We're going to show you how to make money lessons stick.
Raise money-wise kids with our simple hands-on steps.
Hi, my name's Rich. I've been in finance for 18 years now. Wow, it says a long time when you say it out loud, but I'm here with my friend Elka. I have a 5 and a 3-year-old. Elka, you have a child as well too, correct?
Yes, hi, I'm Elka. I do also have a kid. He's 4, and I've been in finance for about 3 years. Rich, what is one of your tips when it comes to raising money-wise kids?
Well, I really think it's to start early and have simple concepts. I was taught as an early age really how to budget using an old school kind of envelope system and actual cash in an accordion file that was based off of our budget. And I've taken those concepts and I use it more digitally now within my bank accounts. But I'm hoping to take that same learning concept and pass it down to my kids as well too, so they can understand those concepts from an early age.
Yeah. One of the ways I teach my son about being money wise is teaching him delayed gratification. So every week we give him chores and he earns an allowance, and at the end of the week he gets to decide if he wants to save the allowance that he's earned to work towards something bigger and more meaningful, or if he'd like to spend that on a smaller instant gratification.
And that's not something he's taught as well too, right? You're teaching that to him directly.
Yeah, he's not even in school yet, so it is kind of all on me to teach him about finances. I didn't really have the privilege of anyone guiding me through finances and what it means to be money-wise growing up. So I want to ensure that I start this at a young age.
Yeah, it's important that you help show that, not only just teaching them, but you living that and showing it as well too. It's gonna pick that up from you more so than anybody else.
And so that's one way I teach my son about delayed gratification. Do you have any tips when it comes to that?
Yeah, it's really hard right now. We have so many streaming services at home already, and then my son will pick the one movie that's not available yet, that we either need to have to pay to rent it now or wait for it to come out later on. So trying to teach him, hey, we don't need to spend that extra money to watch it right now. We can wait for it to come out in 2 or 3 months or whatever that time frame may be. It's hard because they want to be with so much with all this interaction and technology and things we have. So when they want to watch something new, I've been trying to get them to watch our Raising Money-Wise Kids series. It just gives them something new and interactive they can watch, but also learn from at the same time.
I think that's also a great tip, Rich. I think my son's probably a little too young to really know what a bank is, but it doesn't mean he's too young for his first savings account.
How old was he when you opened that savings account?
I say as soon as they have a social security number, you should be opening that savings account.
Absolutely. I mean, as soon as birthdays start happening, still have family members that love to write the check and send them the card in the mail. Need a place to put that money.
For sure.
As well too. Plus, you get to take that. Do you take him into the bank to kind of, hey, here's your account. Let's make your deposit or withdrawal, whatever it may be. Do you do that with him as well too?
Yes, I have done deposits with him when he decides that saving his money is more important than that instant gratification we talked on earlier.
Yeah.
Taking that money and putting it into his account, and he gets to see the little receipt, makes him start to understand the process of what it is to put money away rather than spending it.
Yeah. And they get that instant gratification of that lollipop if you go through the drive-thru too.
Definitely.
That's a big deal to them too. Elka, what's one final tip you have for the parents with children?
I think most importantly, and it's hard as a parent sometimes, but we have to stick to our own budgets, because not only are our kids going to learn to mimic those habits and stick to their own budget, but it's going to make it easier for us to be able to pay them for those chores and get them on track to start saving.
Absolutely. And I think it's real important, like you said earlier, have that savings account for them, so when they're collecting money or building their own budget, it's really separated from your main household budget or something else. Like, it's real easy for that money to get lost in the wash there. Really want to get that separated out, so it's really designated as there. So I think that's real important.
Yeah, and make sure that you budget in your savings.
Yes, absolutely.
Always.
These are some of our tips to help you get started raising money-wise kids. We want to hear your tips in the comments below.